So Trump won the presidential election. What's next on the menu for foundational Black Americans? I believe he took Pennsylvania, which is my home state and a battleground state, a key state that was needed by both candidates. But right off the bat, I'm glad it's over with. The pandering on both sides, the commercials, the ads, so on and so forth. We should be using this time now as foundational Black Americans to be coming together in unity, getting on code, and keeping on with keeping on, if you ask me. Because we must understand that we shouldn't put all of our hopes and our dreams into a president, or anyone for that matter. But for the purpose of this video, we speaking about the presidents. I'm a foundational Black American and a Black man at the end of the day, and I know neither of these two political parties got our best interests in mind. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty, foundational Black Americans is all we got, all we ever had, truth be told. So I say that we keep staying on code, pushing for tangibles and our reparations, and being B1, which means to put foundational Black Americans first. And when I speak about B1, I mean really B1, come together, see yourself as your fellow brother and sister. Because it's hard to not be there and really support a person, go to bat for them that you see as yourself. But we'll just have to see if Trump really delivers on those promises that he made in lowering the economy, getting all this mass immigration out, which is people just fleeing, to flee, if you ask me. Because we know and understand that presidents is just the face. It's the people behind the scenes, the hand which isn't seen, that's controlling all the strings, if you ask me. But my message to the Democrats is y'all lost, and it was due to our hands as a foundational Black American collective because of your failure to produce tangibles of any kind and give us our reparations. The loss of the Black support base is what caused Kamala Harris's upset. And I don't condone the streets, nor do I support it. But one thing I learned from being in the streets, willing and dealing, is that when you got loyal customers, your support base, you always look out and take care of them, go above and beyond, go the extra mile to make sure that they taken care of when you got them loyal hitters that hit your phone. And this is what Kamala Harris and the Democratic regime failed to understand, that they should have took care of their Black support base. Because your support base, truth be told, can make and break you if you lose it. This is why I didn't vote for neither party, because neither of these political parties had a Black agenda laid out on the table. Because I had a message to show the Democrats especially, but the Republicans also. You want Black support, you got to produce something and be willing to do something for Black people. But we just got to wait and see, because I know this is coming down the pipeline from Democratic shills and bootlicks. Them trying to blame Black men for Kamala Harris's loss, and to put that loss of hers on Black men. And if y'all want to do that, play that card, go right on ahead, because it did come from our hands. But no, it came from her failure to produce for foundational Black Americans. But in closing, we just going to have to wait and see if Trump really produces. And just know that if you're a Black person, neither of these two political parties, the Democrats or the Republicans, is no savior to Black people. If we want saving, that's an inside job we must do for self, in the words of our brother Minister Louis Farrakhan. Because never in history has a president really produced for foundational Black Americans. And don't give me Abe Lincoln freed the slaves. We freed ourselves from standing up and giving pushback and resistance. And something I forgot to mention about the whole B1 thing, getting back to the B1 thing, is that, we all got personal needs and interests that exist within inside ourselves. But being B1 is being able to put your personal needs and interests to the side for the betterment of your group to come to the forefront, putting the group's needs and interests at the forefront. But yeah, to the Democrats, we'll try this whole thing in another 4 years. But just make sure that y'all got them tangibles and that check cut for reparations waiting on us, or I'll be voting for the couch in the next 4 years. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.